Also, another thing that I find kind of confusing is the balance between relaxing and focus. I once tried a technique called reverse blinking, where you open your eyes every once in a while, and I don't know if it was just because of the schema of me expecting it to, but it kind of worked. But I got confused because I was really relaxed, but also really focused until I could really sense myself falling asleep because it felt weird. Like usually you don't realize when you're falling asleep, but I could feel myself losing consciousness and it felt so weird, and my body was eventually kind of rejecting it because I don't know how to describe it, but it felt like I was about to die or something. So first of all, with the reverse blinking thing, I know I've brought that up in a video or two in the past, and I went to my YouTube channel and tried to type in the word reverse blinking, but apparently I didn't title the video that, so I couldn't find it. But I have messed around with reverse blinking before. I didn't use it to the extent that I think you're supposed to use it, but I remember not really liking it because it kept me just too awake. But then in a way it did kind of work because as I was doing it, right, you lie down every once in a while, you just quickly open your eyes and close them. And also another little wrinkle to that is you're supposed to open your eyes and whatever you can see, you try to kind of like hold that in your memory as you close your eyes again. But like, I just got sick of doing it and I got too lazy or too tired perhaps. And I just gave up and said, it's screwed. I'm just going to keep my eyes closed. But then because I did that, I got pretty far towards the sleeping process. So then when I did close my eyes, it wasn't that long until I went ahead and hit hypnagogia, which, in a lot of sense can actually be kind of what you'd want to use that whole thing for. Although from what I understand, reverse blinking is specifically used as a way to try and help yourself fall asleep. It's kind of similar to the thing where, like, say if you're lying in bed or, you're trying to stay awake, and sometimes that can be very hard. So you can take that and kind of just like switch it around and then lie in bed and try to keep your eyes open and stay awake. And then you can kind of like reverse mind fuck yourself out of this being stuck awake thing. And actually, because you're trying to stay awake, you'll hopefully go ahead and fall asleep. And then as far as you realizing your body getting really tired and sleep is coming on really quickly and feeling like your body's gonna reject it and feeling like you might die or something. Now that's a state that I get to pretty often when I sleep. I mean, if I had to put a percentage on it, it'd be hard for me to guess, but pretty often. I mean, at least close to like 50% of the time, or maybe a lot more than that. Because as I'm going to sleep, my general procedure is, relax, start getting towards the hypnagogic state, and it's just my normal falling asleep process. So I'm very aware of when I'm getting very close to sleep. Like if my wife bothers me or wakes me up or moves in the bed or the dog barks or something, I know how far along this falling asleep process I'm at, basically like all the time. And once you get used to it, the fear of feeling like you might die or whatever, that will totally go away.